let's start this properly then. 5,000 subscribers. I know I sound like a broken record at this point. I made 2 videos like this already and the number just keeps getting bigger. When I started, I was happy to get even a couple hundred views on a video, but I've come a long way from that in just a year's time. Thank you all so much for watching and subscribing. It really means a lot and I cannot stop saying it. It means so much that instead of just compiling the best stuff I've made since the last milestone video, I've decided to reach out to you for questions for a Q&A. You guys left quite a few of these, so let's not waste any more time and get right into them. Starting with... Do you feel safe? I did, until you asked.
When did you get into madness?
Okay, so not all of them are gonna be like that. Okay, thanks. The first time madness really got put on my radar was back around when Expurgation came out. A Discord server I was in blew up for a little while and got together to watch it. I had no clue what was going on, so I kinda just pushed it out of my mind for a while, until You Know What came out. Newgrounds as a whole kinda just blew up after that, including Madness, and I had years of content to catch up on. So I picked it up, binged the entire series in a day, and wishlisted Project Nexus on Steam. Also, Jeb is the best character, there is no room for discussion, goodbye.
What Flash games did you play?
I grew up playing all sorts of Flash games over the years. Last Stand, Happy Wheels, Raft Wars. I also have fond memories of playing Thing Thing, which is basically just Madness Combat except not. Unfortunately, Flash is dead and the Newgrounds player doesn't really like my computer for whatever reason. So I've never gotten around to playing the original Project Nexus on Newgrounds.
Ass or tits?
Dick! What's your favorite origin?
The Magiturge and the Tinker are able to create completely busted weapons, and the Disquieted can zip around like crazy and become a living blender. But I think the Massive is my favorite, simply because of how different he is compared to everyone else. 10 corpus instead of 4, a unique charge and jump attack, 0 points in anything other than strength and endurance. If more origins are made, I want them to be more like this one, where they aren't just a base character with a unique trait or two, but a completely unique character with special moves and new mechanics. I plan on eventually sitting down and learning how to make my own, but I've got so many other things I'm working on in the background that I'm not sure when I'd ever find the time.
What's your favorite Happy Meal toy?
I remember I had this old Tiger Electric Sonic game that I got in a Happy Meal one time. It had like shadow jumping and grinding from rail to rail. It was kinda cool, I guess.
When will you fight the wolf?
What?
What editing software do you use?
I use DaVinci Resolve, the free version because I'm broke as shit. It has more than enough features in the free version to make whatever it is you need. So many features that I don't even know how to use half of them. I've literally never used this tab for anything more than green screen stuff. I'm mostly self-taught, but there are hundreds of tutorials online to get you started, though I encourage you to just start pushing buttons and see what happens. This question should also segue nicely into...
What inspired you to make videos?
I of course grew up watching all the classics. Kideo 706, Gmod Machinimas, all the big YouTuber Let's Plays of Amnesia, all that good stuff. As for direct inspirations for my type of editing, I'm trying to make videos similar to people like That Punch Kid and Cornhole Patrol. There are of course the gods of editing like Maxor and Jimothy Ross, but I think it's safe to say that I'm never gonna reach their level of expertise. And even if I did, my computer would not survive. As for when or why I started, my internet was dead one day and I found out I could just record stuff with GeForce, so I started recording the dumb stuff I was doing in my games to pass time and editing them together. With enough time and effort, I eventually pushed out my first Madness video, as well as a couple videos on a bizarre Undertale fan game I found. The Madness stuff started to get popular, and now we're here. Some words of advice for anyone trying to get into video making: make something you'd want to watch. Find what you like on YouTube and try and replicate it. Eventually you'll put your own spin on things and make something uniquely yours.
What's the biggest animal you can beat in a fight?
Realistically, in a life or death scenario, I could probably take on a decent sized dog. It would kick my ass, but I feel like I could win. Anything bigger than that though, yeah, I'm dead.
When will you fight Green Halo Guy?
No. My Halo's pink, not green. I do have a lot of people asking about how to get the Halo, so let me show you real quick how you find it in them. Simply hold down F and hover over this menu until you find the Add Armor button. Scroll down to the Augment section and it should be labeled as Jeb's Halo. I've had like 10 different people asking this.
What is the character you portray yourself as?
Yes, okay, I've had this little guy for a while now, and I finally have a chance to talk about him. Alright, everyone, I would like to introduce you to Fowl. This has been an OC of mine for a while now. I'm still writing a proper story for them, so not everything is set in stone, but hopefully I'll be able to share it with you guys one day. For now, all you need to know about them is that they are friendly, they like birds, and touching them would likely lead to them devouring the flesh right off your arms through contact alone. Also, here's a reference sheet.
When will you reveal your face?
I hide myself behind Fowl for a reason. While it's nice to have this much attention and traffic on my channel, I do want to hold on to some semblance of privacy. You will never know my true face. Oh shit, what the fuck are the lights?
Are you homeless?
No, I have a little place for myself right here. Wanna come in? Settle down and get comfy. I got GameCube in here with all the best shit. I got Eternal Darkness, I got Beyond Good and Evil, I got Chibi Road.
What's the origin of your name?
So funny thing about this, I didn't come up with it. My dad did. I don't remember if it was complete gibberish he made up or if it was taken from some old ancestral name or something. But he picked up the name Royweez because it was unique and no one was gonna steal it from him on the internet. Unfortunately for him, when he made all of our accounts when me and my brother were little kids, he used Royweez as the account names, and I have since stolen it from him and continue to use it for everything. Sorry, Dad. Can you include your voice more? Because I love men, and on September 11th, 2001, Joe Biden fell up the stairs, and I had to take her to the hospital. What?
What's your favorite video that you've made?
I dreamt for so long. My flesh was dull gold, and my blood rotted as I awaited his return. I am Millennia, Blade of Mikola, and I have never known defeat.
Please watch my Elden Ring videos. Please. I had so much fun making them, and it's soul-crushing to see that my favorite video I've ever made has less views than the one random Warframe video I made. Please watch.
What is your favorite weapon?
In Madness, the Nevadian Defender. It's an objectively bad weapon, but I just love the idea of carrying around an 8-barreled shotgun. In real life, I want a halberd. It's a spear, it's an axe, it's just the ultimate pokey death stick. You can't go wrong.
What other games will you make videos on?
I have like 200 games in my Steam library. I want to make videos on a lot of them, but my editing style doesn't really work with every single game. I can't make a high energy montage out of something like Disco Elysium. I do have ideas for videos involving other games, and I do plan on making more reviews for games I want to shine a spotlight on. There are all sorts of indie games in my library that I want more people to see, so expect more reviews in the future. Also, while I'm on this topic, I've had like 9 different people tell me to play Deep Rock Galactic. I want to, it's in my wish list, I need the rest of my friends to also get on board with it. It'll happen eventually, trust me. That's not a question, that's a statement. What time is it for? Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Fuck. Alright then. What do you want? You are the person who's been stalking me for the past month or so, right? Why do you look like that? Is this a bit? Is this like a White Hank thing, but with—
Silence.
Okay, so you can talk. I was starting to think that—
I have been eagerly anticipating this very moment for a very long time now.
Can you just tell me why instead of being cryptic?
Will you remain silent to allow me to do so? Good. We have been watching you for a while now.
We? What do you mean, we?
I am not a lone actor. I am here on behalf of the employers.
Oh, that can't be good.
On the contrary, this is a very good thing for all of us.
Who the hell even are you anyways? What connection do you have with the employers? What do they want with me?
I suppose you have been courteous thus far. Very well. If you must call me by a name, you may refer to me as Foul.
Fucking ripoff.
As for my appearance, I have been created as a near identical replica of your current form, molded by the employer's hands to match your strength and abilities.
Why me though? Why not replicate someone like Hank?
Because you are the greatest threat this world knows.
Thank you, I guess?
That was not a compliment. Your martial prowess is not what the employers are fearful of. They fear you because you are an exceptionally dangerous pawn of our true enemy, the Maker.
No. I'm pretty sure he's the good guy here, not you.
Oh, really? Pray tell, how is what you're doing by any stretch of the imagination heroic?
I'm helping the Maker expand. I'm in the self-contained time loop. I'm repeating this cycle while he makes additions to the world to create a better future.
Is that what he has you believing?
I know that's what's going on. Everything comes to a halt if I don't keep this up. No progress, no life, nothing. I'm doing this.
Rymek, what if I told you there's a world outside of this bubble you've been trapped in? What if I told you that you've been cursed by your Maker? That you've been misled, that your purpose is a lie?
Well, I'm not gonna just take your word for that. I've seen the progress that the Maker has made thanks to me.
I know. I was there. I have been for a while now. Have you also noticed just how unstable things have become? How unstable you have become? Do you even remember what you used to be before this? Yourself has been scrubbed through the machine so often, you don't even remember what you used to look like, do you? Your own identity is yet another craving for the Maker. Something to be changed to meet his goals.
What the hell are those goals then? He is changing things. You admitted so yourself. The Maker himself told me that only ruin lies beyond the loop I'm in. What do you know that I don't?
It is true. Our future is a good one, but not the end of all things. Your Maker is only postponing his inevitable usurpation, and he is rupturing the very fabric of reality to ensure the employers do not seize control of his dying world. His frantic changes, the corruption of the world, are all in vain attempt to keep the employers from fixing his mistakes and bringing stability to Nevada.
Alright, fine. What happens now then? You gonna kill me?
Killing you now would accomplish nothing. Besides, the employers wish for you to join them in their efforts.
Not exactly jumping at the opportunity to throw all my work in the trash for a bunch of shadowy creeps. What's in it for me?
Your freedom. You will finally be free from the prison the Maker has trapped you in. Your Sisyphean task completed. And for your cooperation, the employers will guarantee you are properly compensated for your work in securing the reins from the tyrannical Maker. You do not have to make your choice now. Our plans cannot go into motion just yet, but the time is soon. For now, all we ask is that you continue as if this conversation never happened. Do the Maker's bidding until we find our opening, and remember what I've told you this day. Farewell, Ramek. I will be watching.